I have one more important task to perform before I leave the Kavango River. This river is about to take me with it. After a period of exploring more of Angola, I will follow its course down to its end. This river is unique, you see. It doesn't drain into the sea like rivers do, but spills out into the vast Okavango Delta. But my quest is to go beyond this. I will find the very last drop at the very end of its course. It all started here, actually, in England, when I was 14. My father bought a Range Rover. He drove it up onto the field, turned it around, and drove it back off again. That simple act excited me so much. The very idea that a vehicle like this could give you so much freedom. I will never forget that moment. Whenever I have done one of these solo expeditions, I find that after a few days, loneliness produces a kind of benign insanity. I never know when it's going to strike, but struck it has. Imagine somebody being wrecked ashore here. What would they think? Oh boy, we're saved. Oh, we got to land. Oh wow. Hold on a minute. Oh, they got to get back in the boat. There are, on these desolate, barren plains, places like this. This is Solitaire. It can only be described as an oasis. This one with some rather eclectic garden furniture. You know, my trouble is, I just can't get enough of views like this. I just can't get enough of it. Well, I find myself on a lonely, windswept, grassy plain in the Namib. Tomorrow I'll hit the coast. Just before leaving home on this expedition, I travelled to England. I thought it would be a good idea to spend some time with, people. I also went to prepare for my forthcoming trip to the Okavango, to Cambridge and onto the River Cam to see if I could still pole a Mokoro.
And we're going to sink now, because Dad's driving.
I have never pushed a punt before, and it's a bit like a very heavy Mokoro. I'm not finding it quite as easy as I thought I would, mainly because my family are making jokes. The experiment was a success. I'm ready to face the Okavango, but that's another 5 weeks away. It's like riding a bike. It's quite a test of endurance. This is just unbelievable. And I've looked on both my maps and they warn of this. I've let the tyre pressures down to reduce the pounding, but it hasn't made a whole lot of difference. It's unbelievable. Angola is a bit of an enigma. It's very wealthy through its oil and diamonds, yet most of its population live below the breadline. Its 20-year war has left it devastated, yet its economy is one of the fastest growing in the world, and it's a country that has forgotten the meaning of the word tourist. The water is remarkably clean, so it's time to do some housekeeping and top up our jerry can. We're just actually passing through as our convoy travels west towards the coast. Busy, bustling city under an intense state of repair. But every now and again you find these wonderful scenes, buildings that have been destroyed by bullet holes and bombs, and next to them a bustling hotel and apartment blocks. Love this kind of place. We've asked them if we can go inside, and they've said yes. And maybe this is where the mystery will end for me. Why was there a war in the first place?
Okay, as you can see here on the flag, UNITA flag, is there a sun rising and a chicken. That was a fight when the Washington called the two parties to Washington to ask to make a difference of why they are fighting. Then Saddam said the sun coming, the chicken was already on the tree, the chicken was already screaming. Then in the Impala, that's why on the Impala flag you find a star. Agostinho Neto, the president of the Impala, said before the chicken climbed on the top, the star was on the sky. That's why you find this flag with a chicken and sun rising, and another flag of the opposite part of them, they have a star on the top. That was the result of their fight. Is that the meaning of that?
Oh, I see. So it was about a chicken. I mean, which one was first, the chicken or the star? So then, why did the chicken cross the road? To get to the UNITA offices on the other side. This beautiful creature is the famous fighting tigerfish, Africa's fierce underwater predator. They can grow 10 times this size, but this one is just right for our task. Our guide on the boat is Bernd Kirschman. He's normally at the other end of the camera, being a documentary cameraman himself. But today he's piloting the boat and going to invite Mr. and Mrs. Fish Eagle for dinner. First, Bernd cuts up papyrus stems, which float, and will make... Oh dear. Oh. Makes my eyes water. It'll make sure that the fish doesn't sink when we throw it into the water.
And he's going in. He comes up. Oh yeah.
It's a sight you never forget. Truly one of Africa's great spectacles. But this is the runway on which we played cricket with David Gower, where I scored a run off him. I like to tell everybody that, although I'm a hopeless cricketer and sportsman in general. I did, and it was also where David slugged something. It was his third or fourth ball, and he slugged the shot, and it went out like this, and I screamed, "Watch out for the snake!" So as the Australians were running after the ball, they hit anchors, and David just started catching runs, and I was lying, there wasn't a snake there at all. And this is where it all happened. Meeting and chatting with Robert was a real treat. I think our memories of Delta Camp and the Okavango are as rich as they are because of both the people we met and worked with and the extraordinary place the Okavango is. Day 44 of my expedition to follow the course of the Okavango. We've spent the day trying to locate the Cylinder Spillway, a channel that is flowing for the first time in 80 years. But the water we've been following all this way is now blocking our progress. And the more we move east, the more difficult it's becoming. This is unbelievable. I'm expecting to bump into Noah and his menagerie any moment.
Oh, this is it. This is the water pouring occasion.
This is absolutely amazing.
This is the man I told you. That water has come from the very start of the Okavango.
Yeah. The very top of the mountain.
Is it?
Right at the top.
And now what are you going to do?
What am I going to do?
You're going to help the Okavango, the Boteti, make it.
But it's going there anyway.
Yeah, but give it a hand.
Okay, okay.
Goes lovely. Well done. You got to join the two. You got to join the two. You got to make it join.
Is it going to work? Will I have enough? Will I have enough?
Come on. Yes!
There you go. With one hand, waters of the Okavanga. Come on then.
That's lovely.
Oh, it's getting behind me.